Hello, happy Tuesday. Hope you all are doing great. My name's Katie. Say hi below. Tell me where you're watching from. One of my favorite things about being an online Pampered chef consultant is that I get to meet people from all over the country. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, and today is an absolutely gorgeous spring day. Beautiful outside. Weather couldn't be more perfect. And I'm thrilled. It's getting warmer outside. So tell me who you're watching with. If you are joining us from the Katie Pampered Chef Lady page, I want you to say hi and tell me, what's happening for dinner? Are you doing Taco Tuesday? Something fun like that? If you are watching from one of our Pampered Chef block parties, I just want to welcome you and thank you for tuning in. We're going to be doing a live cooking show dinner for you here. Me and I guess my little dog who is just like chasing around waiting for me to drop some food. And it's going to be 20-30 minutes. I'm just making my family's normal dinner, but I'm adding in a few things so that you can see the Pampered Chef products. And guys, tonight, watchers are winners. So if you're watching this, make sure that you tell me that you're here, and anyone who watches the party tonight and they place an order with their host or with myself if you don't have a host, you're going to get our new Season's Best cookbook from me as a gift, just as a thank you for watching. I will also be doing door prizes throughout the entire week for people who come back and comment. So make sure that you're commenting throughout. Tell me what you love. I have a really fun announcement that I get to share with you tonight that I just found out today as well. So we're gonna get cooking. I do wanna tell you that there are several ways to get these Pampered Chef products in your home. I'm gonna try and cover all of those as I cook. The first one here that I'm gonna share with you is our Pampered Chef Quick Cooker, which is our version of a pressure cooker, and it's got lots of different settings. Did hard-boiled eggs, I've made ribs in here, we do fried rice. What I love about pressure cooking is that it's so fast and you can just literally layer everything that you want to eat for the night in there, push start, walk away. It's got everything done. I'll never even forget the first time I used it. I think it was teriyaki chicken actually, which is what we're making tonight, just a different version. And I put everything in there, the meat, the sauce, the vegetable, the rice, turned it on. I was like, I don't have anything to do. I guess I'll go sit down. So we're going to go ahead and make just the rice in here today. So I just realized I need another cup of water. So in here we've got a little stand, which is great for when you're steaming, which is basically what we're doing tonight. We need a cup of water whenever you're using a pressure cooker. Excuse me, I'm going to get another cup of water. But whenever you are doing anything in a pressure cooker, you have to have enough liquid to make it come to pressure and get that steam all pressurized so that it cooks. And guess what? The cool thing about these is that whatever you're cooking in there, the nutrition stays in there because you're cooking it so fast it can't steam out like it might in the microwave or if you have it on the skillet too long. Now in my fine mesh strainer here, which has really fine, tight knit straining, so tight in fact that you could even strain gravy with this bad boy. I used it as a flour sifter as well, which it was pretty small for that. So I've just rinsed my rice. It's a really great tip. If you don't rinse your rice currently, you're missing out a little bit. That extra starchy gumminess is something that you can actually rinse off and get nice, clean, sticky rice. By the way, how cool is this little mesh strainer that you can just kind of set on the side of your sink or on your bowl? I love that. I didn't know that you could love a strainer quite as much as I do that fine mesh. So in my little ceramic pot here, I've got 1 cup of rice and I've got 1 cup of water. That's all. It's super easy. I do have some water in the bottom of my pot, like I said, so it can build up steam and pressure. But you could also be cooking your entire meal at the bottom of this quick cooker. I could put chicken and salsa and peppers and onions, make fajitas on the bottom, and then stick my rice right on top. You can do it anything like that. That teriyaki rice recipe. In fact, if you want any recipe that I mention, I usually have a link that I can come back and put on there later. You're just gonna have to say, give me the recipe for salsa chicken, or give me the recipe for teriyaki chicken, and I'll be able to do that for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the white rice setting and push start. That's it. That part started. Now the thing that I didn't realize about a pressure cooker is that it does have to warm up before it can start cooking. So just FYI. All right, so there are a couple of fun things that we're gonna do for our main dish tonight. I'm just doing some cubed chicken and gonna put some teriyaki sauce on it. That was by request from my boys. So I'm gonna be doing on the side for me just a quick salad and some roasted veggies as well. And let me show you what I'm gonna be using here. This is the Pampered Chef nonstick stainless wok. It is in my top 2 favorite products. I have a hard time deciding between our air fryer and the wok myself, but the wok is so neat here. So it's the best of both worlds. It's stainless so you can get that nice browning effect on your cooking, but it also has this non-stick so that it's easy to clean, and anyone that's used to non-stick and kind of scared to cross over to the stainless world, you're going to love this. And if you have always used non-stick, you're going to like go wild over this because you'll be blown away at how awesome your food turns out in this. So I love doing stir fry in this. In fact, I usually do like sweet potato noodles and things in there. And I'm just gonna do the chicken today and do vegetables separately, but I love throwing everything in the tall sides there. And when you host a party, it's $200 in sales for the smallest parties. And for the smallest parties in April, like you just find 3 friends and they all want to order, you can get a 60% off item and a 50% off item. So you could get the wok, you could get the quick cooker, you can get anything in the catalog that you like. And I forgot to mention the quick cooker is 20% off right now. So that's not even for hosting. Anybody can buy the quick cooker 20% off right now. All right, so I've got our wok heating up. In my little freezer bag here, I have cubed chicken. This is about as much chicken as our family eats in one setting, and you would just obviously do it for yourself. But I want to show you that it's nice and cut up. It's tiny. And I used our professional kitchen shears to do that. So the professional kitchen shears are incredible. They can cut through bone. They can be your everyday scissors. We have 3 pair. I have one in this drawer, one in this drawer, and one in that one at all times. It also fits in your knife block set if you have one of those. So what I love about it is just that they're so sharp, and I cubed up our chicken with this. All right, so I'm going to be doing, before I did that, I also had the thick chicken breast, which you probably saw this in an earlier video, but this is our close and cut set. I just want to show you how it works and start layering up my small bar pan that fits in the air fryer. Okay, so I've got some tomatoes here. I'm just going to put them on here. I've also done this with like a thick chicken breast. And the close and cut set does come with a little knife. But then the tomatoes or the olives or whatever you put in here, cut right in half every time perfectly. This is also dishwasher safe. I always get that question. In our wok, I'm gonna heat up just a little bit of sesame seed oil. It's a great oil if you're doing like an Asian themed dish. And one little tip is you always want to have your skillet heated up before you start cooking. It makes a huge difference. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is, I'm doing these roasted vegetables, but I wanted to show you how I'm chopping my potatoes and spiralizing my potatoes. But guess what? I only had 1 potato in my pantry. I couldn't believe it. It's like, no, I have a cooking demo tonight, and I want to show you 2 products with this one tiny potato. It's so small too, guys, and it had like all these bad spots on it. So I'm like just praying that I'm able to at least show you how this works. So I'm gonna just take the bad spot off and save about half my potato so I can show you the chopper. And this could be a large potato, but you just want a flat side on both sides. And this is a spiralizer. You can use this for zucchini. You can do it for well, anything that you want in tiny little noodle form. I'm gonna put the blade right inside the back here and tighten it down. And that is it. Super easy to set up. It's easy to use. It uses gravity, so you don't have to have any special technique or anything like that. There's just a little food holder on there. And then we'll spiralize. Now, the really fun announcement that I get to tell you is, you know, Pampered Chef innovates every single year, and I have a ton of these brand new products to show you. One of them that came to market on March 1st sold out on like March 15th. It was so sad to see it sell out so fast, and they have worked with our manufacturer to speed up several units so that we could offer it as a host exclusive item starting April 8th, which is just 2 days from today. Oh, good. I was able to at least get you some to show you. All right, so these are our little angel hair pasta sweet potato noodles. See those? Aren't those fun? Now, I love to do those with my roasted veggies. I love to do them as stir fry with an Asian dish like we're doing tonight. So yummy. Now, we do have this little piece that's left, and we'll use that as well. All right, so let me show you this. I've been using this so often, which is why I'm out of potatoes. So it has little suction cups on the bottom. Now, guys, this is not available for purchase tonight. It's not something that we can sell to our customers until it comes back in stock. However, when you host a party of at least $200, which is usually 3 orders, as a host, you can get it as one of your half price items. All right. So just to kind of show you how this works, on the back side here, you can set your how much you want it diced, or if you want it sliced. You can do little like dollar coin type slices, potato chips perhaps, or you can make them into like chopped up. And there's 8 settings on here, plus you can choose which kind. So, oh, I smell our oil. I'm gonna go ahead and put the chicken on. All right, and I don't know about you, but I love tossing my chicken and things in my skillet with tongs. These have like the safety tip on them with silicone so that they won't melt, but they also won't scratch. Okay, so back to our fun little food holder here. So I'm just gonna pop our sweet potatoes in, and if I can do this without taking everything off. So it's got this little food catcher. Okay, so look how tiny. I make sweet potato noodles all the time, or sweet potato french fries all the time now. So I'm just gonna put these back in to dice them up even smaller, because the smaller your sweet potato, the faster it cooks. And I'm all about a fast cooking sweet potato tonight. Look how fast, so easy. That's the Rapid Prep mandolin, so it can do all of your vegetables so fast. I mean, it blows my mind that it's real. So we've got our sweet potato noodles, our sweet potato like French fries cut in half, and we've got our tomatoes with the closing cut. And I think we'll do some red pepper. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do your bell peppers. So first of all, if you're not going to be using much of your bell pepper, what you can do is actually take the sides and cut it around the membrane and the seeds. So what that does, it just keeps it intact, and this is true of any fruit or vegetable that you have. If it's an onion, you keep where it comes together intact. Don't cut off the ends. If it's a avocado, keep the pit intact if you're only using a portion of it. So that's what we have done here, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm cutting it. I just kind of cut around the seed. Okay, So you get to use almost all of it, and we've been eating on this one for a couple of days. Just toss that piece. Now, whenever you are going to use the entire bell pepper, you're best to cut the top off and then take your scoop loop, got a little trash bin here, your little scoop loop, and plug out the seeds right up front. Now, after we use the scoop loop, you can put it in the quick slice. And the quick slice I always like to call like my OCD tool. Like, it makes everything so perfect because there's small little, small little cuts. So think about if this was like a large tomato, it cuts through the skin because it's got a nice serration. Hey, Chloe! It's got a nice serration to cut through that skin. And if you want it smaller, then you can just put your fruit or vegetable back in and make it diced. I love using this for cucumbers and zucchinis. We're gonna use it for strawberries, pineapples. Did I say mushrooms? That's probably my favorite thing. And then like hard-boiled eggs, it's really good for that as well. All right, so I am going, oh, I forgot about my asparagus. Look at this asparagus tip too. I don't know if you know this one, but if you store your asparagus like flowers, but in the refrigerator, so some water, and then your asparagus, cut the bottoms off, it actually stays crisp for a couple of weeks. So these are almost 2 weeks old, and normally they'd be all slimy, but they actually will crack. So I love this tip. If you aren't using this one, be sure that you start. And I'm gonna just put some asparagus here as well. It looks like my eyes are bigger than my tummy for my roasted vegetable plate tonight, but oh well. We're just putting it all on there. Okie dokie. So last step for my veggies here, we're gonna just spritz just a touch of oil. And we use the kitchen spritzer for that. So this is just a high heat oil. In here I've got some grapeseed oil, which is good for anything over like 300 degrees. So you can use olive oil in there if you would like, but your high heat oil is better if you're going to be heating it up. Now I'm going to be putting this in the air fryer, and the air fryer is unfortunately also sold out. We've got just a few products that are out of stock right now. The air fryer sold out in January when we had a big sale for it. It will be back soon enough. And I did want to let everyone know that the air fryer, I have one in stock in my home. And so I'm doing a fun little incentive for anybody who hosts a party in April or May. It can be a fundraiser, it can be a catalog party, it can be one of these where you invite people to watch the cooking show, even an in-home party. You're going to be entered to win an air fryer. And the Pampered Chef air fryer, it does fit our little small bar pan. Isn't that pretty? We did so good. We're going to put it in, and there's a roast setting. So what I love about the roast setting is that I don't have to heat up my oven. It's literally ready to go immediately. There's no preheat time to an air fryer. At least not to the Pampered Chef air fryer. Couldn't speak for the others. The air fry setting, I like to make my chicken drumsticks and wings. I do that a couple times a week because hot wings have always been one of my favorite foods, but I can only have them once in a while. They aren't the best for my tummy, but there's a bake setting, so you can do like cookie dough and save it and just do like 6 cookies at a time on that little Pampered Chef bar pan, the little tiny one. It also has a setting for rotisserie, and so last night I used a sweet potato and made sweet potato fries in the rotisserie basket. You can also use that as a rotisserie stick if you have like a whole chicken. We have a rotisserie seasoning too that's delicious. And what's the other setting? There's one more. Oh, dehydrate. Of course, dehydrate. And we have these really fun, I haven't gotten to use them yet, but they're like on my short list. These are fruit leather tray strips. So you blend up in our little cooking blender some frozen fruit and put it in there and make your kiddos or yourself some dehydrated fruit strips that are nice and healthy. You can also make beef jerky. The beef jerky recipe that Pampered Chef has gets rave reviews. Would love to hook you up with that recipe too. So other than that, for dinner tonight, I'm gonna be making just a little side salad, and see, the roasted veggies are for me, and my kids are gonna have to eat the salad. But I've just got some lettuce, and one other tip that I wanted to tell you is once you've got your lettuce clean and dry, so I like to spin my lettuce in like a salad spinner, but once you've got it clean and dry, to store it, you want to have some dry paper towels and just put it there, because there's a little bit of moisture that gets stuck in those leaves, and this will keep your lettuce nice and crisp for a week or 2 weeks, however long your lettuce lasts. Mine is on its last few days. You can tell that it's starting, just turning brown on the edges. But guys, this lettuce is like 12 days old and it's still crisp. So I'm gonna take my salad choppers and we're gonna just cut down into the salad bowl here. And one other thing, remember our little bell pepper from earlier? I can just cut down on that while I'm chopping the lettuce and have my entire salad chopped up together. I always say when I'm at restaurants and I have a salad, I was like, man, they need salad choppers. It's so sharp and they stay sharp. Actually, they've got this self-sharpening piece. So they're double-bladed scissors that sharpen as you use them, so they never go dull. In fact, they've got a lifetime guarantee. This and our cookware and our black handled knives all have a lifetime guarantee from Pampered Chef. So there's chopped salad, that's ready to go. Let's toss our chicken and see how that's going. So typically Tuesday night is game night at the Rupert family. That's our house, and we exchanged game night for last night, and so I felt a little bad for taking over the main area during an evening night. So I told them for a little surprise, and so I'm going to show you what I'm going to make a little surprise for my family. When they come down, they're going to get their chicken and their salad and their rice, but we're also going to have a fun little fruit dip and assorted mix. So this is the large cool and serve tray. Rice is done. Large cool and serve tray. So it comes with the lid, it comes with a tray, and it comes with freezing inserts, which I used for deviled eggs on your Easter. So you freeze these, they keep things cold for about 6 hours, and the base. So it all comes as one unit. You don't have to buy anything separately. And I've got some washed blackberries here. And I've got some strawberries. This is all we had left of the strawberries. You can tell one of my kids likes them. So we've got clean and dry strawberries in the fridge in our little easy read measuring colander. So this colander can sit on your sink and rinse. And it's also really great for just storing things like berries that you want to have air all around them so that they don't mold and mildew right away. So I'm gonna put our strawberries here on the quick slice as well. And look how pretty and perfect they are. We have to slice our strawberries up or they go too fast. All right, so see, so fun. And didn't I have one other fruit? Oh, I was gonna do a kiwi. All right, so I'm gonna do a kiwi as well. This is our little peeling set. It comes in a set of 3. Guys, serrated peelers are so great. I love peeling my potatoes with them. They just have that little bit of a tooth on it. So I'm gonna peel my kiwi here. Kiwi is my favorite fruit these days. I just love it. All right, I just heard some beeps from the air fryer. What that means is it's halfway done with its time. So if this were, something that we were reheating, you might want to swap the trays and put the top on the bottom. We're just roasting some veggies for 10 minutes in there. All right. I think it's about time to put the sauce on the chicken. All right, one more time for the quick slice. Got those. And the surprise for the kids is going to be some homemade whipped cream, which when you have a Pampered Chef whipped cream maker is not a hard thing to do, but we still try to make it special. So a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon. A little bit of powdered sugar, about 2 tablespoons. You can get away with 1 too. Let me grab the heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to shake up this heavy whipping cream. It's nice and cold. And the whipped cream takes about 1 minute to make, and it is the best. I'm telling you, if you like Ready Whip, if you like that spray can, if you like Cool Whip, you are in for a treat. You will not even believe how good this homemade stuff is. And I didn't have to freeze the bowl, and I don't have to do it for 5 minutes. It's just gonna be super quick. This whipped cream maker, it's called a whipped cream maker, but you can also make butter with it. So think about like putting a little honey and salt in with some heavy whipping cream and making some honey butter. You could do that with garlic and salt as well, or you can just make clean homemade butter. I know that I have had some customers in the past that are on the keto diet, and so they'll use powdered, was it xylitol? It's one of those sugars that's okay, sweeteners, and or agave or whatever, and then put that in with the heavy whipping cream and use that for coffee and just for a nice treat on your whatever food you're having, fruits, veggies, whatever. So yummy. Okay, we're about done. You can like tell it's getting a little thicker in there. Let me grab a scraper. All right, now don't forget that anyone that watches this and orders is going to be able to get a free cookbook from me. Now, if you order tonight, I'm just gonna add it to your order. Oh dear. If you would like to see a catalog, by the way, look at this. Look how thick it is. You just want to eat it. But if you would like to see a catalog, just type in the word catalog in the comments whenever you're watching this, because I'll come back and see those notifications over the next couple of days and get you hooked up with that, or maybe one of our hosts will be able to do that for you. So you may notice that instead of having a single link for each host, there's just one link, and on that link there's a place for you to put your like a door prize entry in there. You can do that as well. Look at that. It's so good. I'm really excited for my family to come down and be like, oh my gosh, you made whipped cream. I'll be like, have to eat your chicken first. All right. Here we go. Dessert. Looks good to me. I'm running out of room. All right, so let me show you what I love about this wok. So I've basically not been babysitting it at all. You can see the brown on the chicken. Nice brown pieces because of the stainless. But you can see here, it's so easy to move around. It's not sticking. It's like the best of both worlds. So we're just gonna put a little bit of teriyaki sauce on here. The Pampered Chef sells a teriyaki honey that is really, really yummy for this recipe as well. And by recipe, I mean cook the chicken, put a little bit of sauce on top. That's all you have to do. Okay, what do I have left? I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and let the pressure out here. And let me do like a speed round of things we didn't use tonight. So look how amazing these trivets are. This is like hot pads, and they nest, so you can have 3 of them, or you can have one big thick one. These are so pretty too. They look so pretty. This is called a cherry pitter. It's so neat, or olive pitter. You can put 4 cherries in here. Oh shoot, is there a lock on here? Okay. So you put 4 cherries in there. It takes the pits out. You can do like 100 at a time. Just boom, boom, boom. So fun. This is our coating trays, and it comes with a saute tongs. That's these that fold flat, and then so if you have like coating to do, fried chicken, anything like that, those are really nice to have around handy. Show you the fruit leather trays. Oh yeah, our roasted veggies in 10 minutes with no preheat. Perfect every time. Beautiful. Boy, I'm ready to eat. Okay. And it's just about time. Okay, just a couple more minutes as we finish up here. The instant read food thermometer, amazing. There's like a little probe that you can put in your chicken while it's cooking, or whatever's in your oven, and then just put this on the outside of the oven and it'll tell you when it's ready. Our microwave pasta bowl is one of our favorites, my kids' favorites, because they can make their own ramen in here. Or pasta, I do zucchini noodles in here as well in the microwave, so fast and easy. Pampered Chef's can opener is to die for. You've got to have it. Our popcorn maker folds flat. It's a microwave popcorn maker. We've got a neat little strainer. This is a colander, but it collapses flat. Or you can put it inside of a pot and steam too. But I just love it for a colander because it doesn't take up any space. And then we've got this boil over cover that you put on top of a pan and it won't boil over. I have to give a shout out to our stones. Who has a stone at home that they love? The Pampered Chef stones are what we're known for. So this is the large bar pan, my favorite one. Well, I really like that small bar pan too, but the large bar pan is probably my favorite for roasting vegetables, doing my cookies. I mean, just anything goes on here. I don't even own metal baking pans anymore. I love the stones. They're very durable these days. You can wash them in the dishwasher. They don't have any extra special things that you have to do for them. Our stoneware is amazing. You can get it glazed. You can get it with the unfinished. They get darker as you use them, so don't be scared if you have like black spots on them. That's a good thing. It becomes more and more nonstick over time. All right, I think that's everything. So we've got our chicken, we've got our roasted vegetables, we've got our salad. I should show you the rice. And as I do that, let me just tell you that and we have our fruit tray. So I gotta tell you the 3 ways you get free Pampered Chef. 1, if you order, remember tonight you get a free cookbook when you order for your host. 2, when you invite friends to a party, fundraiser, or collect orders, you can get free products, discounted things, 60% off anything you want. We've got the rapid prep mandolin that we use is host only. And then you can also become a consultant. So Pampered Chef was the way that we paid off of our student debt. I was able to quit my full-time job and stay home with my kids. And today it supports our family financially completely. It's our one and only income. And so it can be little or it can be a lot. And I just want to invite you to consider that. Whether you need products in your kitchen or you need a little extra income, I'd love to chat with you about that. And that's it. So let's show you this rice. And the chicken's done there. Here we go. I need my little mini oven mitts and those darn trivets. Where'd they go? Okay. So this was 10 minutes. And it's always perfect every time. I forgot to show you the avocado tool. Dang. Here we go. See? So nice. All right, so that is the last thing I'm gonna do is I just wanna show you, you can pull the pit out of an avocado and then score it and scoop it out. And that's gonna go on our salad. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please tell me what product you like the best. Tell me if you watched a replay, just type in replay. If you want the catalog, say catalog. If you would like, to see what the free gift is for spending 80s, just say free gift. If you, let's see, what else show me the food if you want to see our plates when they're ready to eat. All right, thank you for watching. Have a great night. Bye.